Morning! We decided to do something really spur of the moment on our last day here in Costa Rica. We decided to rent a boat. Kind of. Our captain is going to show us all of his favorite beaches, snorkeling spots, and wildlife viewing areas that you can only get to by boat. And you're coming along for the ride. Oh, and the weather is questionable for today. But we're from Portland, Oregon, and if we didn't do anything when it rained out, we wouldn't do anything at all. All right, so our captain has arrived, and now we just need to board the boat and take off.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Morning.
Morning, Jeff.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Marcy, nice to meet you.
Yeah, yeah. Just stay over here.
Earlier on our trip to Costa Rica, we got to do something really amazing. Witness a sea turtle laying eggs in real time. Because of this, we kind of became obsessed with seeing more sea turtles. So while this trip is going to take us to a bunch of different secluded spots for snorkeling and seeing wildlife, the one thing on both of our minds is actually swimming with sea turtles. But it's not gonna be easy.
It's funny, like the waves don't look very big, but then you like go over them and you feel it in your stomach a little bit. I don't know, it's fun.
Yeah, those are skipjacks.
Skipjacks?
It's tuna. Tuna family. Baby
Ah.
ones.
We just ran across a bunch of tuna, or they're called steepjacks, that are in the process of feeding. It's absolutely incredible. There's so many of them. All right, we've reached our first spot where we're gonna do some snorkeling. You ready, Alexa?
Ready? Should I jump in?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm like nervous.
You guys gotta do it. Our first snorkel spot was really amazing. We got to see plenty of fish of all kinds of colors, lots of spiky sea urchins, but what we didn't see were any sea turtles. So after a while, we decided it was time to go somewhere else to see if we could find any. That was really cool.
Very cool. Saw lots of fish.
Lots of fish.
I'm tired, I'm dehydrated.
Yeah. Favorite part about snorkeling?
Being around all the fish, but they avoid you, which is nice. I like them
Yeah.
from afar.
But also the trumpet fish were super cool.
Yeah.
Very long, very unique. They seemed to circle around me at the same time as I was circling around them. But now, we're off to the next spot. While our captain showed us some really incredible parts of the Costa Rican coastline, just your average island cactus, he knew that what we were really interested in was seeing sea turtles. So he took us to a couple spots where we might see one. And we did. Very briefly, while we were still on the boat, we saw a sea turtle swimming underneath us. Unfortunately, this area wasn't safe enough for us to snorkel, so we had to carry on so we could actually swim with sea turtles. This led us to our first secluded beach, which was fun to explore. We are literally by ourselves on this beach. Apparently there's little tiny microscopic, maybe, jellyfish, and I definitely got stung a couple times by them. It doesn't hurt that bad, it's more like a pinch, then it goes away after a couple minutes, but it's kind of annoying.
My skin is still stinging a little. So weird.
But unfortunately, still no sea turtles. And so he took us to a nearby area where the water was really blue, and he thought that maybe we could swim with a sea turtle. Time for snorkeling round 2. Super duper blue water. We'll see what we see. Snorkeling around here was, again, very beautiful. We saw plenty more fish and, again, sea urchins. This is absolutely incredible. Just think all the fish, everything just swimming around. Snorkeling in Costa Rica. Very cool. And for the briefest of moments, we saw one. A sea turtle was swimming through the area, and we managed to catch a brief glimpse of him before he darted away. Turtles might be slow on land, but they're very fast swimmers. Continuing on with our journey, our captain once again took us to a few incredible spots. It's Monkey Head Rock. You can kind of see it looks like a monkey's head. During this leg of our journey, we traveled to another beach that included a short hike up to some amazing views. I wasn't expecting to get a hike in for the day.
I know, it was good.
I'm already pretty tired from snorkeling for 2.5 hours. Ah, hit a branch. This beach also included a water cave where just minutes before, a man was seemingly trapped in the cave and barely managed to get out.
Not smart. It's dangerous. You can tell the water's rough, and if you hit your head, this is not a good fun. Not a good move. His wife was not very happy.
How far deep do you want to go? But with the day getting longer, we had no time to sit and relax. We've gotten really lucky so far with no rain, but it is starting to feel like that luck is running a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like it's about pouring, and it's slipping.
It's getting colder, feeling a little stormier. Our captain knew of one final snorkel spot he could take us that would hopefully get us what we wanted. But before we reached it, we found some other friends. Dolphins. These playful guys were in the midst of feeding, and as such, we got to witness them coming and going multiple times under and around our boat. I have never in my life seen a dolphin in person before. They are very cool. Eventually, though, we had to get to our final snorkel spot because we didn't have that much light left. Got one more snorkel in me for the day. And we know that there's a turtle around here somewhere, so we're gonna see if we can't find it. It was immediately noticeable. We found them. Not one, not two, not 3, 4, or 5 sea turtles, but so many more. Possibly dozens of sea turtles swimming around, eating algae, and otherwise just being incredibly majestic. We are literally surrounded by sea turtles right now. It's absolutely incredible. During this time, neither of us could really understand what we were seeing.
I've just never been surrounded by so many turtles in my entire life, because where else would I be surrounded by so many turtles? I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so glad that we're doing this. This is so cool.
Very few people ever get this kind of experience with sea turtles because they migrate so much. And the fact that we had to ourselves an entire area filled with sea turtles that we could get really close to was simply incredible. So we just saw an unbelievable amount of turtles. I just don't know how much more I could have asked for from this trip. We got to see dolphins. Now we got to swim with turtles. Unbelievably incredible. So cool. Such a fun day. Now it's time to head back. We did it. We had an absolutely incredible day. We snorkeled, we went to secluded beaches, we saw dolphins, we swam with sea turtles. I just don't know if there's anything more we could have asked for, to be honest.
The weather actually was nice because it wasn't super hot the entire time.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is our last video here in Costa Rica. We are going to head home. If you enjoyed this video, of course, please like it and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. If you want to see more of our videos from here in Costa Rica, they are right there on the channel, so go check those out. I guess next week we're heading north, but that's about all I can say because it's a little bit of a surprise.
That's a little cryptic.
A little bit of a surprise for Alexa. So until then, we'll see you next time. There's a dog running across in front of us right now. Nobody likes the word girth.
Almost
but that's how you would describe That's how you would describe him. Girthy.
And then when I jumped in the water and I was swimming, my pants kept trying to come off, and I was like, no!
Oh no.